I'm just double checking that we're live. Are we live? I think we're live. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the NJ Show. I hope everybody's doing good today. Happy Tuesday. Is it definitely Tuesday? Yes, it is Tuesday, the 15th of August. Let's do this. How's everybody doing? Before we kick off the same format as we usually do, I'm going to give a quick shout out to everybody in the chat because I'm happy to see everybody here. While I'm doing that, smash a quick like on the video before we get the episode started. If you are new here, then, consider subscribing, or if you want, wait till the end of the episode to see whether or not you find value in the NJ Show. Okay, so who have we got with us today? We have got Lily with us today. Good to see you, Lily. Thank you for tuning in. Lily says the PAAL call was epic. We're not done with PAAL yet. PAAL is not done yet. We can talk more about PAAL as we go into the stream. We've got the Kaiser. Good to see you, mate. Who have we got here? We have got David Metcalf that says PAL is still epic. Shout out to my PYR gang as well. Yeah, PYR is going to do well in the next cycle. We've got Dario here as well. Dario saying let's go. We've got Jersey. We have got NP here who's saying PAL inbound. Yep, PAL is going to 0.1, not 0.0. We've got El Nickerman here. Good to see you, brother. Thank you very much for tuning in to the show. Who else have we got? Let's scroll down a little bit. We've got Wims saying, NJ, can you talk about Tensor? Maybe we'll have an episode on Tensor as well. All right, we'll see if we can get some of the founders to come on and we'll talk a bit about Tensor. I've bought some Tensors, but I'm holding them for a very long time. So we'll talk about that soon. We've got JSY here. We have got Bantergal here. We've got Classic Cookie here. We have got Nicolas Giroux. We have got Phil the Flying Frenchman. Shout out to the mods. We have got Chad here saying, who's going to ape into this new coin with me? We'll find out. We've got Trader SC in the house, my mentor. Thank you very much for tuning in, brother. I really appreciate you always. We've got Elizabeth here as well. Love of my life. Show her some love. She's one of my friends and one of the biggest mods in the chat. So show Elizabeth some love. We have got, who else have we got in here? I'll do one or two more and then we're going to kick the episode off. We've got August in the house, Thomas XBT. We have got Eglise in here as well. And the comments are flying in. I can't do everybody. Right. Let's kick the show off. I do appreciate everybody tuning in. I can't seem to get this comment off my screen. 1 second. Big up NJ, says Owen. There we go. Let's kick it off. Right. So we're going to follow the same format for today. I know everybody's asking me what my latest investment is. And I will be talking in detail for that here before I go on Twitter. So whoever's tuned in today, you guys are going to get the alpha before even Twitter does. All right. So let's kick it off by sharing our screen. We're going to be talking about what's going on in the market first. Then we'll talk about altcoins. So number one, what have we got going on today? Well, just a quick recap for those of you who follow traditional markets. You have to make sure that you understand that tomorrow we have got the FOMC meeting minutes, if I'm correct. Yes, we've got the FOMC meeting minutes. I doubt that's going to have a major impact in markets. So, nothing too much to worry about. This week seems pretty quiet. We have got the unemployment claims coming in on Thursday. So do watch out for that. That might give us a little bit of a market sort of, that might give us a little move in the market, just because the unemployment claims, a lot of people are talking about a potential recession coming in. I think we're going to have a recession. So watch out. These unemployment numbers are going to be very key going into the latter stages of the year. All right. Nothing else to really mention on the Forex Factory side. So we move on. Looking at Bitcoin, where were we the last time we looked at Bitcoin? I've purposely left my chart the way it is, because there's nothing going on with Bitcoin. It is exactly where it was when we did our last stream. And it's exactly where it was when we did the previous stream too. So for the time being, I would not pay too much attention to Bitcoin. It is in one of those places where it just doesn't make too much sense to trade this market. It's a very low volatile market at the moment. It's trying to chop everybody out. A lot of people will lose money trading this. So maybe let's stay away from Bitcoin for the time being. Okay. There are other plays in the market due to this low volatility, which we can potentially capitalize on. So what we'll do is we'll move over to CoinMarketCap and we're going to see how the rest of the altcoins are performing against Bitcoin's lack of volatility. All right. We go over to CoinMarketCap here. And as expected, Bitcoin isn't doing anything. In the last 7 days, Bitcoin has given us a 0.33% move. That is not what we're here for. Okay. That's not how you make money. That's not what we want to trade. Ethereum, exactly the same thing. BNB, the same thing. All the major altcoins, all the high caps are moving very slow, except Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is up 14% in the last week. What is that telling us? Is that giving us a sign that meme coins are starting to pick up? Now, for those of you in the chat who know Trader NJ, you guys will know how I made a crap load of my money in the recent past. It was through meme coins. It was through the low cap coins. Not low cap coins where we pump it from 10k market cap to 500k market cap. We're not unethical like that. We're not immoral like that. I'm talking about altcoins that have maybe 1 million market cap or maybe 2 million market cap that we can take all the way up to 30 mil market cap, to 50 mil market cap, to 100 mil market cap. For those of you guys who know, I called PAAL very, very early. I was actually quite scared to tweet about it. I was actually nervous. But if we look at PAAL today, PAAL is sitting at $35 million market cap. Look at PAAL absolutely soaring. Okay? If you got into PAAL, well done. Well done. But Shiba Inu moving today gives us a sign that the lower cap meme tokens are the ones that we need to be paying attention to. As we continue to look, once again, we see that Uniswap is up also. Why is Uniswap up? Well, because people are moving over to the decentralized world, and the centralized exchanges are not really picking up as much traction as they should be. Okay? All the smart money seems to be moving over to the land of degeneracy. But degeneracy isn't really a bad word. People look at that word and they get worried and they get scared. You're right to be scared. You do need to do a bit of due diligence before you go into this world. But people are gravitating strictly towards Uniswap and the tokens that are being traded on Uniswap. Okay? So we have to pay clear attention to that, right? Looking at the rest of the market, once again, we've got Hedera, which is up here at 20% as well this week. We've got Aptos, which is up 4.27%. We've got VeChain up. Everything else looks to be pretty quiet. As we can see, it's the coins on Uniswap that are trending. That's what we need to take away today from what we're seeing here on CoinMarketCap. I'm sorry I have to pause very quickly, but a big shout out to our super chats here. We've got Because Bitcoin, my friend Wabi, who you guys might know on Twitter. He runs Because Bitcoin. Phenomenal. Oh, it's lovely. Really, really lovely streams. Go check it out. I've appeared on a couple of their spaces too. Really, really good for market interaction. Really good for studying. And obviously, my mentor here, a massive, massive shout out to Trader SC. A £50 super chat. He's supporting the NJ community. He's supporting all of us. This money goes right back into the In It for the Techs NJ show to help make these streams possible for you guys and to make these more enjoyable for you guys. So a big shout out to Because Bitcoin and Trader SC today for dropping those massive super chats. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I can see all your comments flooding in. I do appreciate it. I can't get to all the comments. Maybe towards the end of the episode, we'll get some comments going, some questions, etc., etc. But for now, once again, we look at PAAL. PAAL is absolutely ripping. Are we taking profits on PAAL right now? We're not taking too many profits on PAAL. We can shave a bit off here. At the same time, I think PAAL has the ability to go to 100 million market cap. That is 10 cents. What is the current price of PAAL? 0.3 cents. Okay, there is still a 3x potential to be made on PAAL. Now remember, this is not financial advice. Okay, I'm just telling you what my journey is, what my adventure is, and how I'm tackling the altcoin market space. All right, so for PAAL, look, we haven't really seen any big dippers on PAAL yet. You know, I spoke about this at 2.5 million market cap. My initial entry was around 2 million market cap, and now we're sitting at 35 mil market cap. I'm saying that PAAL has the potential to go all the way up here to 0.1. Okay? If you're in PAAL, smash a like on the video. And if you're supporting the PAAL movement, smash a like on the video. Now, this is the thing. This is the thing. I know a lot of people in the chat faded PAL. Now, that's not a bad thing. Don't be upset if you faded PAL. The reason you don't need to be upset is because there's going to be so many altcoins over the next 2 years. As long as you're here right now, as long as you're engaged in the community right now, as long as you're with us, there's going to be plenty, a plethora of opportunities waiting for all of us. And I'm going to be talking to you guys about an altcoin today, which I bought some yesterday. And once again, it is in the low cap territory. Okay. So we have to be very, very careful with how we trade these altcoins. Did I go in with £100,000 yesterday? No, I didn't. Did I buy an ETH or two? Yes, I did. All right. So the prerequisites before we discuss the next altcoin are going to be, number one, we have to manage our risk. Everybody in the chat, I know you're listening. We have to manage our risk. Number two, not only are we going to be managing our risk, we're going to be doing some exercises when we look at the chart to ascertain how to maneuver when we're looking at these altcoins, because safety is the first and foremost. It is the first and foremost safety. You have to protect your capital. You have to trade responsibly, and you have to know what you're doing. Okay, we're going to cover that today. So smash a like on the video if you're excited as to what the reveal is going to be. Now, not only am I going to be talking about this altcoin today, but I'm also going to be releasing a thread today on Twitter. Rather than releasing the thread on Twitter, what I decided to do was to share it here. I thought I'd share it here to my YouTube family, and then we'll talk about it on Twitter. The last thing I want to do is talk about it on Twitter. It pumps a bit too much, and then, everybody's struggling to get on board. Sometimes people look at a chart like PAL, for example, right? People will look at a chart like this and say, oh, but NJ, we had a pullback here at 8 million market cap and I missed it. We had a pullback here to 15 million market cap and I missed it. A pullback here to 24 million market cap and I missed it. When is the next opportunity to get on board? And to be honest with you, NJ, I don't want a 3x. I don't want a 2x. I want a potential 10x. I want a potential 20x. So I guess the question that we're all asking right now is, what is NJ's pick for the day? Not for the day. No, this is my next play. This is a longer term pick. What is my next pick that I'm going to be talking to you guys on Twitter right now, on YouTube right now, on all my social platforms right now? My next pick of the day, and I want to see how many likes we've got on the channel. We have got 158 likes. Let's get to 200. You're not going to miss this next one because I'm looking at the chart right now and there are plenty of opportunities to get on board should you be interested. My pick of the day is going to be today, Companion Bot. Today, we are going to be talking about Companion Bot. Revenue sharing. Revenue sharing is the hot topic. It is the key word when we are looking for the narrative right now. Now, we've got questions already in the chat saying, are you a paid shill? No, I'm not a paid shill. Okay, I'm not a paid shill. I get my tokens. I do my research. I do my research before I share it. This is not a pumponomics type of shill. This is a shill that I'm bringing to you guys now before I share it on Twitter. I've got much more followers on Twitter than I do on YouTube. So why wouldn't I share it on Twitter first before sharing it on YouTube? I'm sharing it on YouTube today because I want you guys to get in early first. Then I'll share it on Twitter. Then we'll ride the success. And maybe for the next one, I'll share it on Twitter first. But these opportunities, they only come once in a while. Okay? So my pick for today is CBot. With revenue sharing gaining traction along with Telegram bots, I introduce to you today Companion Bot, CBot. Now, I'm an early investor of CBot. I bought some yesterday. I'm thrilled to share its innovative features. And if you're in the crypto space, this is the thread for you. Okay? What's happened here? There we go. How is the security on CBot? What I've done with this thread is I've made it as if I'm speaking to you guys directly, and I've made it as if you guys would be asking me questions. So, what is the security like on CBot? Well, their Telegram based mixer is a fortress for privacy and security. And the best part is that they've built their own platform, ensuring all fees directly reward the token holders. Now, at the same time, remember what I said a couple of minutes ago. I did say that people, they see this world and they get worried, they get scared. They say, well, you know what? Swapping tokens could be a hassle. NJ, I prefer to trade on Binance. NJ, I prefer to trade on Huobi or Qcoin. I don't want to connect my wallet to MetaMask, to Uniswap and swap tokens. The thing is, with CBot, their cross-chain token conversion lets you swap tokens between blockchains right within Telegram. Now, I know a lot of people today wanted me to probably open up my Telegram and show you how it works. But let's be honest, I'm not going to open up my private Telegram and just start showing everybody my DMs. So you guys are going to have to go to the CBot Telegram yourself. You're going to have to show me that you guys can do some of this by yourself. Go and find the CBot Telegram on your own. It's not difficult to do. I'll share the link on Twitter shortly, but between now and then, you can go and do that yourself. Okay? You are going to have to set some slippage higher. We're going to talk about this later on towards the end of the thread here. I'm going to show you guys the chart. I'm going to show you guys some prerequisites. We're not just going to talk about the good stuff. We're going to talk about the negative stuff too. All right. It needs to be an investment that we all look into. All right. Now, the third part. How can I track my investment's performance? CBot's wallet analysis tool lets you monitor your wallet's growth and even spy on top performing wallets. It's like having an investment advisor for your pocket. Now, you guys know that everything is gravitating towards AI. Everything is gravitating towards these Telegram bots. Why are these Telegram bots performing so well? The reason for that is because it's a utility which everybody in crypto is going to eventually get around to. In January, we had the AI run. And I'll be very honest with you, we sort of missed it. The reason we missed it is because I didn't really expect money to flow into AI during a bad stage of the market. You know? Now we've sort of, moved on from AI, which we haven't. You guys have seen PAAL is doing absolutely phenomenal. We know that we're going to have a massive AI run in the next year. So how do we get on board now? What tokens are going to have utility, which are going to allow people to actually use their Telegram bot? It's all good talking about a Telegram bot, but if nobody's going to use it, then what's the point? Similarly with PAAL. Why is PAAL pumping today? Because people are using it. Similarly with Companion Bot, I'm expecting, my bet here is that people are going to start using it. Do they support developers in any way? Well, actually, yes, they do. Their developer-friendly launchpad supports innovators without upfront fees, creating a nurturing environment for other developers. So if you're in the chat right now and you're not focused on investing, but you're more focused as a developer, this might be the comment for you. Number 6, but NJ, managing multiple wallets is tricky. Is there any solution to that? Once again, Companion Bot comes in with their sales pitch. Their multi-wallet management bot makes it super easy with integrated mixing. Your transactions also get an added layer of privacy. Now, look, I can already, it's pumping already. It's pumping already just because of the flipping YouTube video. This is what I wanted to avoid. This is why I didn't share it on Twitter. Look, we'll talk about it in a minute. We'll talk about the chart and the project in a moment. Okay. Number 7. Since GambleFi happens to be the narrative, does it have anything on that front? Now, a lot of you guys know about RLB. A lot of you guys know about WinRAR. Now, look, we didn't get RLB on this channel. I missed it. That's just the absolute fact. NJ missed RLB. NJ also missed Optimus. Okay, I did. I missed those ones. But my plan was to start researching altcoins for Q3. We are in Q3 now. We are on In It for the Text NJ show now. These are where the opportunities are coming in from. Now, although we missed on RLB, although we missed a couple of these GambleFi tokens, it doesn't mean that we can't string some of these narratives into other utility tokens. So, for example, when it comes to CBot, their casino bot fuses gaming with earning, dice, roulette, and more, right on the Telegram bot itself. So it is, in a way, GambleFi. You're focused on the GambleFi narrative. You're betting on the GambleFi narrative, but the main assumption here is that the Telegram bot itself is the one that's performing the utility. So when it comes to companion bot, the absolute focus here is making sure that the utility is driven towards the Telegram bot narrative and the revenue sharing model. I've been mentioning on my Twitter, on my YouTube, on my Telegram, I've been mentioning it for weeks now that the revenue sharing model is the new DeFi. Everybody's talking about Aave. Everybody's talking about DeFi. YGG was pumping the other day. But the revenue sharing model is how DeFi is making a comeback into crypto. That is where DeFi is going. Everybody's talking about these altcoins that have already pumped into the billions of market caps. But revenue sharing, nobody's paying attention to that. And that is why these tokens are going absolutely bonkers. That is why Unibot went so crazy. That is why RLB went so crazy. People love easy money. People love easy money. I can see everybody in the chat right now saying it's too up. The project has pumped a little bit X, Y, and Z. We are going to talk about the chart and some due diligence in a couple of minutes. Please do not FOMO. I haven't defined risk for you guys yet. I haven't told you guys some of the negatives yet. Please do not FOMO. I never thought a day would come where I would do a YouTube stream and price would actually pump. Okay, it's please just be patient, okay? Please be patient. So GambleFi is a part of this as well, okay? So we've got the Telegram bot narrative. We've got the GambleFi narrative, similar to how we had PAAL with the Telegram narrative and the AI narrative. So we're looking for ways to, make our cake a little bit fancy with multiple ingredients and not just one narrative, okay? Moving on. So many questions coming into the chat right now. I want to answer all of them, and I will, but just be patient. Are there any standout features about CompanionBot? Well, they also have their Companion cross-chain aggregator that offers an elite DEX trading experience, combining the best of DEXs, aggregators, and bridges. I told you guys at the beginning of the episode, Uniswap is pumping. XO tweeted a month ago that as we transition into the next bull market, many users are going to focus a hell of a lot more on decentralized trading as opposed to centralized exchanges. Now, look, everybody knows here that I love Binance. Everybody knows here that I'm a big Binance. I'm a simp over Binance. I love CZ. I love Binance. I love Qcoin. I love all these centralized exchanges. But we have to follow the smart money. And the smart money is going into decentralized exchanges, or as we say here, DEXs. So we need to capitalize on that. We need to look for the next token that has the ability to go on Binance, not a token that's just already on Binance. What we do is we trade these smaller cap coins, we ride them for amazing profit, and we churn those profits into bigger, larger cap tokens like Solana, like Injective, like OP, like Chainlink. Okay, those have their places too. So CBot is coming in now with the best of DEXs, aggregators, and bridges. Number 9, how does their revenue sharing model work? This is one to pay attention to. It's simple. 80% of the fees go to the token holders and 20% is reinvested into the project. Listen to that carefully. You guys want to talk to me about DeFi? I'm talking to you about DeFi. Everybody on Twitter's talking about DeFi pumping. This is DeFi. This is decentralized finance. 80% of the fees go to the token holders, 20% is reinvested into the project. So holding more tokens, it means more passive income. What does passive income associate with? DeFi. Plus, They have multiple revenue sources like the AI moderator bot, the lottery bot, the casino bot, and more, all of which lies within the ecosystem. We spoke about passive income, that's DeFi. We spoke about the AI moderator bot, that's AI. Not so much AI, it's just partly AI. We talk about the lottery bot, the casino bot, that's GambleFi. Okay? We've got 3 gentle narratives to add to the ingredient of what this token is. Right? Moving on. Is it too late to invest in CBot? Now, everybody in the chat is telling me, I can see so many questions coming into the chat saying, NJ, man, you spoke about it at 600K market cap and now it's at 900K market cap. Bro, there's already too many holders now. Look, I personally got a bag yesterday. Okay? I personally bought a bag yesterday. All right? My research has got me into the project. You have to do your own research as well. You have to rewatch the video. You have to understand the points that I made at the beginning of the video. You can't just FOMO because somebody told you to buy. If it resonates, come and join me. But always navigate this market with caution as this market carries risk. Now let's look at CBot properly and let's see the damage that we've done. Okay? Look. Let's look at this. Now, I mean, yes, it's pumped a bit. It's pumped a bit. But why have I spoken about a coin? I want somebody in the chat to say, NJ, it's very irresponsible to talk about a coin with 97K liquidity. That's what I want somebody to say to me. Okay? I'm going to assume that out of the 300 people we've got watching today, I'm going to assume 100 people have said, yo, NJ, bruv, you're a waste, man. This token has no liquidity. What are you doing? I'm going to assume that. Now, the first thing we're going to look at is the liquidity. Okay? Liquidity. The negative thing about CBot is I do not like the liquidity. Okay? But this will go up as the market cap increases. Okay? Number 2, the 24-hour volume. We need this to go higher. We need this to go much higher. Before this can be an altcoin that we say, oh, this is a potentially good altcoin, we have solid trading volume coming into it, we need this to be a lot higher. Number 3, the pooled ETH, that needs to go higher as well. Number 4, the total market cap is a micro cap. Now, I want everybody, if anybody is going to snip a video of NJ talking about this token today, I want you to snip this bit. This is not a low cap. This is a micro cap. Okay? I did not want to talk about this token until we broke over 1 million market cap, but my DMs are absolutely flooded with what the next investment is going to be. People want to know what I'm buying, so I'm telling you guys. All right? I'm not telling you guys to just pump the token now. I'm telling you about it early because I think that over the coming weeks, based on my discussions with the CBot team, I think that this is going to be a potential play. Where can I see CBot going in terms of market cap? What could I compare it to in terms of price? Why have I mentioned 100x in my title of the video? Because we look at PAAL. PAAL is chilling at $35 million market cap. Why can't CBot go to 30 million market cap? Will it actually do it? I'm not 100% sure. But why can't it do it? PAAL has, PAAL has nearly 3,000 holders. It was only 500 holders a couple of weeks ago when we first spoke about it. It has 3,000 holders now. What would happen if CBot got 3,000 holders? What's going to happen when the domino effect comes in and people start to catch on what this token is about? Please stop fucking FOMOing. Who's buying? Let me just talk about the token. I don't know who's being naughty. Somebody in the chat is being naughty, but just let me talk about the token. The other thing that we need to fix on this token is the DEX score. This has to increase to 99. This has to increase to 99 because what we need to see to turn this from a micro cap into a low cap is we need the liquidity to climb. Now, the liquidity is already climbing. By the time this gets to 10 million market cap, we should have around $1 million in liquidity, if not maybe 600-700K. The total volume needs to increase. Now, how do these taxes work? If we scroll down onto this website, we see, is the contract verified? Yes, it is. Has the contract been renounced? Yes, it is. This is a huge point that you need to look into when you're looking at a low cap token. You have to be doing due diligence on a mad scale when you're looking at a low cap token. You can't just buy a low cap token like that. You can't just do that. You need to look, you need to say, well, NJ taught me better than that. NJ said I need to look at the liquidity. Is the liquidity $1 million? No, the liquidity is 100K. That's a red flag. I need to ascertain whether or not this is going to be a worthy investment. Okay. I tell you what, because we've got some interesting people talking about this token, I'm going to take a punt and maybe I'll buy $500. Maybe I'll buy 1 ETH. Don't go in with 10, 15, 20, 30 ETH for your whole portfolio. You know, as we go into the 1, 2 million, 3 million cap territories, suddenly we've got a low cap on our hands that can actually potentially perform. You know, now I'm a believer of CBot. I've bought some. I told you guys when I bought some. Anything under a 1 million market cap for me is a steal. Because if we're looking at something like PAAL, we're looking at PAAL chilling at 34 million market cap. If CBot goes to 10 million market cap from here, well, my friends, isn't that a 10x? Now, remember that your buy tax and your sell tax has to be in place. So if you're trading this token, you have to account for, you know, when you go to Uniswap, you go to the settings on Uniswap, you have to set 5% when you're doing the buys. It might even need to be 6 or 7% if you're buying maybe 1 ETH worth or something like that. As I said, this is not financial advice. Please do not. Don't know why everybody's. I just wanted to talk about a good token. Everybody was asking me, "Oh, what's the next PAAL, bro?" And I'm saying it now, and everybody, how am I going to share this on Twitter? You all bought when I told you guys I was giving you some alpha. How am I going to share this on Twitter now? We got some real monsters in the chat. Smash a like on the video. Wow, have we got 200 likes? Yeah, we've got 213 likes. Smash a like on the video. Smash a like on the smash. You guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Is this what the next 2 years is going to be like with everybody? Really? Is this what it's going to be like? Okay. So there are things that we need to work on for CBot. Over the coming days, what I want to see is I want to see better trading volume. I want to see better liquidity. I want to see a better market cap. The market cap is going to come. Honestly, I think that at 1-2 million market cap, I think that it constitutes as a low cap and not a micro cap. I spoke about it today as a micro cap and I warned everybody. I did tell everybody the prerequisites of it. The total supply is 10 million CBot. There's 9.3 circulating at the moment. I bought some yesterday, so I've got a decent bag. I think I bought like 1 point something ETH worth. Nearly 2 ETH I bought. So I've got a nice bag, you know. I've got a really nice bag. It's not a round number, but I've got a nice bag. Okay. Am I going to buy more? It remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. Now, let's see what you guys are saying in the comments because you guys are going absolutely mad. I don't know who went and did this to the chart. You can blame whoever in the chat as to why this has happened. But yeah, CBot. How's everybody feeling about CBot? Are you guys enjoying the content? If you're enjoying the content, you better subscribe to the channel. Okay, subscribe to the NJ show because we've got 2 years of madness coming up. You think PAAL was the only altcoin that we're going to speak about? You think CBot is the only altcoin that we're going to talk about? No, 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 no. This is what we live for, friends. This is what we do. We are going to be looking, consistently researching as to what the next altcoin is going to be. Look, I'm not saying that this is going to $1 billion market cap. I'm comparing this to PAAL. So if PAAL hits 100 million market cap, then by default, I know that this has the potential to do it as well. Okay? And what we need to do is we need to make sure that the Telegram community is strong. Okay? So we need to go into the CBot Telegram chat and we need to make sure that everybody's working for their bags. We need to make sure that in the CBot Telegram, that the dev is consistently working on new things, innovative ideas for the project. We need to make sure that everything that we spoke about today remains true. Okay? For example, the CBot wallet analysis tool. We need to make sure that is active and that's working. That's a homework for you guys. We need to make sure that, for example, their revenue sharing continues over the course of the next couple of months. We need to make sure that the security is as solid as we said that it was going to be. And do you know what you need to do? If you want to really do your homework, what you guys need to do is you need to go with your Telegram channels or your Telegram usernames, and you need to go and test the CBot application. Similarly with PAAL, right? With PAAL, the reason PAAL exploded was because people actually saw the value of the Telegram bot. The revenue sharing model is the narrative at the moment. The Telegram bot AI stuff is the narrative at the moment. So people went and looked into this and they saw, well, NJ's not just shilling a token. He's actually talking about a token that, has some actual utility and people are using it. That's why it's going up. Is it going to go up forever? No. Is CBot going to go up forever? No. If we look at the 1 hour chart, maybe we can get some pullback. If we can get some for me personally, anything below 1 million market cap for me is a buy. You can't really do TA on these things. How am I supposed to draw some ranges out for this? I can't do that. I can't do that. There's going to be positives, there's going to be negatives. For the time being, the reason I've chosen CBot is because I think it has what it takes to try and compete with PAAL. I think it has what it takes. Am I still holding PAAL? Yeah, bro, of course I'm holding PAAL. What market cap did you buy at? I FOMO'd yesterday, bro. I think it was 400k market cap or 500k market cap. It says that we're at 1 million market cap now, but I'm not. It's not really a 2x. It's not really a 2x, and I'm not selling at 2x. Like 1 million market cap, 2 million, bro. That's the entry, bro. That's not. Do you know what I mean? That's the entry. Let's get some more comments. NJ, there's all this info on the left side, but what actually matters? Fantastic question. Liquidity matters. The lower the liquidity, the more volatile it's going to be, the more of a low cap it's going to be. The liquidity needs to go much higher for it to be respectful. Look at PAAL. PAAL has, let me close this. PAAL has $1.2 million of liquidity. Okay? We need CBot to catch up to that ASAP, to be honest. We need CBot to catch up to that ASAP. CBot's liquidity is locked in for the next year. Okay, but we need to go higher. We need to get that much more. The trading volume needs to hit $1 million worth of trading volume. That needs to happen ASAP. The total market cap, we're at low cap territories now. So look, I think that there's much more room to grow for CBot. I'm betting on it. Either we get rich together or we lose together. Let's see what happens. The team needs to deliver. The community needs to deliver. If you've got a bag of CBot now, you've got to work for your bag. You can't just trade it. You've got to go on Twitter and you've got to talk about CBot. Talk about why you've made an investment. Don't just say, yeah, bro, NJ shielded it, so I bought some today. Madness, I'm up 2x. No. You've got to, look into why you've bought it. Look at the notes that I've put on. See if you can add value to those notes. Go into the CBot Telegram channel. See if you can get more value from them. Okay, let's see. What else have we got here? Dubs. TZ spoke Dubs, guys. Yeah, you know what? Some people have been talking to me about Dubs today. I've not really had a proper look into it. I'm very defensive with how I take my altcoins. I'm very defensive. I only take an altcoin right now that I think has the ability to go higher than 10 mil market cap. And those are the ones that I'm really focusing on right now. So look, if you're saying Dubs is a good one, I'll take your word for it. I haven't got any Dubs at the moment. I haven't looked into it deeply. I think Crypto AM is studying that a little bit. What about the team behind it? Fantastic question. Now look, this is a really good question because when you're looking into an altcoin, for those who have watched my shows before, you guys will know that when we're trading altcoins, going into the bigger cap territories, the team is crucial. When you're doing your research, when you go onto their websites, the team is crucial. Now, this token, because it constitutes as a low cap token and I'm comparing it to PAAL and I'm comparing it to a 30 million market cap token, the team is anonymous. The devs are anonymous. You know, it is one of those plays where you can't put in 10 grand, 15 grand, 30 grand. It's one of those plays where you chuck one ETH in and you support the project if you can. You research into the project, you hope that the project can build up, and then we see how we go on. If we get to the levels of PAL, for example, then we can target 100 mil market cap, right? We take it level by level. But with other tokens that have clean, they're going for $1 billion market cap, $2 billion market cap. Those are the ones where we have to start looking at their LinkedIns, the money that's come into the project. For me personally, I've done the FA analysis on this, and I bought some tokens. This is what I think. I shared it with everybody today because everybody wants to know what the next potential PAL is. So this is what I think it is. Could it work? Yes. Could it not work at the same time? Yes. This better not rug. I tell you now, this better not rug. I'll be fuming if it does. I'll be fuming. And if it does, I'll get rugged too. But I've spoken to the dev, I've spoken to the team, I've had a look at the community inside the Telegram channel, I've had a look at the tweets that are being put out. People are genuinely bag holders. I've had a look at these, not these particular buys, but I've had a look at up until before the stream today, I've had a look at some of the buys that were coming in and selling, and it doesn't look to me like anybody's aggressively selling or dumping big on the market, So I've bought some and I'm a believer of it. I think the first target is going to be 10 mil market cap. The second target would be 20 mil. The third target would be 30 mil. And then it should catch up to PAL. Whether or not we're going to get to the 30 mil market cap territories remains to be seen. But if you're an early investor, if you bought in below 1 mil market cap, I mean, you're up 2x already. So take your time, figure out whether or not you want to invest in this. If you do, you have to make sure that you're investing using the right risk, using the rules that I've outstated in this channel, on this show. And you've got to make sure that you're protecting your capital. Wow! Look at this. Phil, the Flying Frenchman, with 100 Canadian dollars. Super chat. Big shout out to Phil. Thank you very much. These super chats are what keeps the stream going. I'm really glad that everybody's enjoying the content. I really, really, really glad that everybody's enjoying the content. A massive shout out to Phil. A massive, massive shout out to Phil. Thank you very much, Phil. Let's take some more questions in honor of Phil's super chat. Let's see what we've got here. What would be your major red flag then? This is not like that. This is not a scam, for example. Well, look. Okay. Number one, if I can't speak to the team, if I can't speak to the dev, I'm not interested. If I can't see the community, I'm not interested. If we haven't got real supporters behind it, I'm not interested. If we haven't got some real activity behind it, I'm not interested. If the trading volume is at $10,000 or something like that, I'm not interested. If the market cap, if the liquidity is less than 100k liquidity, honestly, I'm not interested. If the market cap is less than, the market cap is a sticky one. I don't like to invest in something that's less than 1 million market cap. But the reason I invested into CBot was because I know what they're working on. I was told about CBot 2 weeks ago. Okay. When did CBot launch? It launched on the 25th of July. I got told about CBot 2 weeks ago. Did I buy any? No. Did I tell my community? No. When it ran for the first time to 900k market cap, did I buy a bag? No. Did I tell anybody about it? No. It came all the way back down to here. It consolidated. I bought a bag yesterday. So 14th of August. So I bought into the 400 cap territories. That's when I bought in. Okay? That's when I bought in. There's a lot that needs to happen before I buy a bag. You can't be trader NJ and then you just buy a bag. It don't work like that, my brother. You can't just come to me and say, buy a bag, bro. No. Things need to happen. I'm not going to shill a token that's here. I'm not going to shill a token that's here and say, yeah, guys, man just bought this token, like, CBot, let's go. It doesn't work like that. There has to be some decent fundamentals first. If I can't put together a thread for you guys like this, it's not worth my time and it's not worth your time. We're serious people here. We're here to make serious peas. We're not here to mess about and just talk about rubbish tokens. Okay? So this is serious. Let's see. What else have we got into the chat? NJ, Are you interested in gaming slash metaverse tokens for the next bull run? Yes, I am. We'll talk more about that in another episode. That's not the episode for today. We're talking about Telegram bots today, August, my brother. But we'll talk about gaming and metaverse tokens in the future, in the very near future. Okay, it's not an episode idea. It will be coming up on the channel very soon. What else have we got here? What else? What's Crypto AM saying? Crypto AM says GambleFi and TG bots are going to be a big narrative. Yeah, they're flying at the moment. They are flying at the moment. For those of you who don't know what to do for that, go to CoinMarketCap. On the homepage, you'll see there's a Telegram bot. There's a Telegram bot category right here in the middle of the screen. You can go to this Telegram bot narrative and you can start looking at all the Telegram bots in that are currently listed on CoinMarketCap. It's becoming saturated very, very quickly. It's very, very difficult to ascertain what the next winner is going to be. There are so many, and I imagine it's going to be growing significantly over the next couple of weeks as well. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that we have the right alpha behind us so that we pick the right coins. I'm not saying that any of these tokens are bad. For example, PAAL is sitting at number 5. I've not got any loot bot. I've not got any chain. I've not got any image. I haven't got any Unibot tokens, but GG for anybody who caught Unibot. Somebody told me to look into Waggy the other day. I've not got any tokens. I've not got any of the. Mev3 is a good one. I didn't buy any Mev3. I missed that one, But Mev3 is a good one. I like what they're doing. Genie Bot, a lot of people spoke to me about Genie Bot as well, but I didn't buy any. Bridgebot, I think AM was the one that told me about Bridgebot, but I didn't buy any. But yeah, look, honestly, I'm in CBot for now. I'm in PAAL for now. Discord bots, somebody here is mentioning Discord bots as well. I did look into some Discord bots. I think there is one already trading on the market, but I didn't buy it. Like I said, guys, it's not easy to trade in this world. It's very, very difficult. You have to trade with little money. You have to trade with $100, $200, $500, maybe one ETH at the max. You can't really be going big size on this. So sometimes if it doesn't bang, the trade itself becomes a bit weak. You're like, oh, why did I put all my time in this? And I've made what, $500 or $100 or $200. You want to put in $500 and walk away with $5,000. That's when it becomes your time, So I'm not really sure if Discord bots have picked up yet like that. I know Telegram bots are the narrative right now, and that's kind of what I'm looking at the moment. I'm holding PAAL, I'm holding CBot. I'm in a leveraged long trade on Doge, which is currently kind of at break even. I'm not sure if I'm going to cut that or not yet. You guys can check my Telegram. It's the first link in the description below if you want to keep more in touch with my trades and stuff. But yeah, look, that is PAAL. That is PAAL. I'm going to leave it there. Okay. I'm going to drop my thread on Twitter in a moment to say that, this is why I've invested in PAAL. CBot. For PAAL, we're not done yet. Yeah. We're not done. This is going higher. I don't care. This is a good project. I think we're going to try and push for 0.1. That's where I'm looking to. If you are already in PAAL, shave a tiny bit off. Every time we get these big green candles, just take, 0.05% off your bag, just so that you made some money. You can turn around and be like, yeah, I got paid today. How did you get paid? I took a tiny bit off PAAL. I took a tiny bit off CBot. If CBot goes to 5 million market cap from here and you're already 10x up, just take a little bit off. Take a little bit off and pay yourself, so that you can say on that day, yeah, do you know what? I'm in this trade. I'm treating it like a trade. I know it's a fantastic project. I know that there's room to grow, but at the same time, I'm going to pay myself a little. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? So let's see how we get on. A big shout out to everybody who tuned in today. Smash a like on the video. We are nearly at 250 likes. What's the subscriber count saying? Let's have a look at the subscriber count. We just broke 7K recently, and I can't be more proud. I'm so proud of the NJ community. This is for us. This is not about me. This is about us. This is the community. It's not NJ that's got 7,175 subs. It's the In It for the Tech NJ army that has 7,175 subs. This is a community that we're building together. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the content. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you to all the new people that are coming in. Let's get to 8,000 subs. We're well on our way. Love you all. Take care. And I'll see you on the next episode of The NJ Show. All right? Cheers, everyone. Peace.